Hello everyone. So this side Devanshi. I'm a BA LLB fourth year student, and today I'm going to discuss with you one famous case laws, that is Romesh Thapar versus State of Madras 1950. The petitioner Mr. Thapar was a well-known communist of his time and was very skeptical of the policies of the Prime Minister Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, especially his foreign policy. He established a few articles in his weekly English magazine called Crossroad that expressed his skepticism in his regard. As he was writing these articles, a communist movement was gathering steam in parts of Madras, and the authorities felt that the petitioner's article will not be helpful with regard to stopping the enthusiasm among the members of the said communist movement. In this month of March 1950, the government of Madras was, by virtue of an order, imposed a ban on the entry and circulation of the magazine in these areas. The order was issued pursuant to Section 9, Clause Subsection 1, Clause A of the Madras Maintenance of Public Order Act 1949, which empowered the government to prohibit the circulation, sale or distribution distribution of the general in certain parts of the province of Madras for the purpose of ensuring public safety or preserving public order. Aggrieved by this government order, Mr. Thapar approaches the Supreme Court with the contention that the impugned order infringed upon his fundamental right to free speech and expression. The issue that the court was to adjudicate upon was whether the order under Section 9(1)(a) of the Madras Maintenance of Public Order Act in violation of Article 19 subsection 1 clause A of the Constitution, or did it fall within the restriction provided in Article 19 subsection 2. With reference to the issue of approaching the High Court first, the court held that the two remedies, approach the High Court and to approach the Supreme Court, were analogous in nature, and that the petitioner was free to approach the Supreme Court for the enforcement of his fundamental right without approaching the High Court first. The court, while ruling on the validity of the impugned order that banned the entry and circulation of the weekly magazine into certain parts of Madras, held that the freedom of speech and expression includes freedom of propagation of ideas that can only be ensured by circulation. So, it has to be noted that this judgment came during the phase while post-constitutional India was still in its nascent stage, but the rationale behind this judgment set a healthy precedent both in terms of protecting press freedom and defining the scope of reasonable restriction on the fundamental right as provided in Part 3 of the Constitution. So that's it for this judgment. We'll tell you more about this case law. Till then, good day.